A field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Samuels. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. To try again after the sack. Brady caught by Sanu. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Hey, high 7.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Sanu. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
80 weapon.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Come on, 72.
Brady now on first down. Caught by the tight end Watson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Now Brady. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
198. Watch 98. 98.
Hey, exit.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Here's Brady. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
You don't want it. 198. Watch 98.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3.
A 28-yard attempt.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Go Bandit!
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Hey, here we go.
Regular!
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. T.J. Watt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a
You
stop.
can't stop me.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Like 80!
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go. Like 20!
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Like 80! Snickers, 66. Protein spill.
Check 43.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Roethlisberger, dancing to his left. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Ben to throw again. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, they've almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's it, baby. We gon' work.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Greystone, travel.
First carry for James Conner. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Alert!
On third down, Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down.
Mike that! 180!
Watch my board. Who that?
Hey, alert!
On first and 10 is Conner. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Let's go!
On third down, here's Samuels. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's got the tight end, Vanette. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Brady now on 1st down. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught by Sanu. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, and it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark.